Ejiofor, one of the lawyers representing Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has debunked allegations levied against him by an American lawyer and spokesperson for the Ipob'S leader, Bruce Fein. Fein, in a letter addressed to Ejiofor, noted that the letter was not eligible to defend Kanu against the federal government's amendment charges in the court, citing a pending lawsuit instituted by a businessman against Ejiofor over an alleged fraud of 5.6 million naira. 5.6 million naira for Ejiofor. Well, the American urged Ejiofor to immediately withdraw from the legal team of the agitator. Fein pointed out that Ejiofor had a case to answer and that the allegations were not concocted by the Nigerian government to preempt his representation of Nnamdi Kanu. But when Sahara reporters contacted Ejiofor, the legal practitioner implicitly stated that Fein had some grievances against him because he did not have access to Kanu when he was in Nigeria. Ejiofor noted that he was the one who appointed Fein as a spokesperson for Kanu and never expected such from Fein. He said, "Don't mind him, Fein. I will send you a letter which I used to appoint Fein as Kanu's representative. I appointed Nnamdi Kanu's spokesperson in the United States, and now, because he was unable to see Nnamdi Kanu here in Nigeria, he was alleging that I was the one who stopped him from seeing Kanu. He has no locus to start writing anything." Ejiofor, however, failed to address the alleged pending lawsuit instituted by a businessman against him over an alleged fraud of 5.6 million naira. The lawyer also did not say if he would withdraw from Kanu's legal team. In September 2021, operatives of the Department of State Services barred Ipob'S American lawyer Bruce Fein from seeing Kanu when he visited with the legal team. According to the DSS officials, the American lawyer and a British diplomat who was also denied access were foreigners. Fein had in May 2021 filed a lawsuit on behalf of Ipob'S in the US to revoke the seized A-29 Tucano fighter jet sold to the Nigerian government and also block the remaining 6 from being conveyed to the country. For those anybody who wants to fight freedom is a very good thing. Once you get it, you get it. But for you to get that freedom, believe you me, it's not a Haiti party. It's not my mind. It's not just what you think that you can just go and get there and get. With all these status here and there, do you think this kind of a thing will not happen? We are still going to hear more. It is only the strong that will last to the end. In this whole thing, you've not started hearing a lot of things. Because to me, Nnamdi Kanu's case ought to have been finalized. Whether he's going to be discharged and acquitted or whether he's going to be jailed, we ought to have known by now, because with the level at which they were telling us that Nnamdi Kanu jumps bail, he jumps bail, and in that regard, he has been vindicated. A court of competent jurisdiction has vindicated him. So that is not even the issue. But let's even assume that they've been looking for Nnamdi Kanu, but that they couldn't even judge his case behind him. But now the man has been here for close to 9 months now, and yet they couldn't look for or find way of doing the needful to know where the man belongs. So they are just delaying this whole thing. It's just a delay tactics. And again, what they will want to do is to set confusion among the people. We have not heard anything. We are just starting. We are not starting. But one thing I know is that irrespective of anybody that will be implicated or that they want to implicate, that does not change the fact that justice must be served. All this iniquity, unfairness, and what have you, all the things that the Ipob'S stands for or the Biafra stands for, they are truth. They are truth. We have seen a lot of people, they are falling by the wayside in this struggle. So it is not an easy thing. So we are going to be hearing a lot of things. Whether Ejiofor is guilty of what is being accused of is neither here nor there. If he is not able to represent Nnamdi Kanu, let's say for example, he's not able to represent Nnamdi Kanu, other people will pick it up, because the struggle must continue until the right thing is done. Until the right thing is done. If not, forget it. So all this to me are distractions. All these things are just distraction. It makes no sense. Whether the people who are representing, who are speaking on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu, whether they are whatever you want to call them, that does not change the fact that the reason for Biafra will not be talked about or will not be said. Just like I said, a lot of people are falling by the wayside. So it is no longer news that, oh, things will not be happening. After 50 years, the struggle still continues. What does that tell one? I could remember Father Kuka was saying the other day that what brought about the Biafra is still what is still happening now. And some people will be telling you, oh, don't even try to go to war. And that is the propaganda. And those who are still doing what caused the war in the first place, they are still doing it and they are so happy. But they want to remind you that if you try it, just like even Buhari said, that they will teach them in the language they understand. But the issue on ground, you have refused. You have refused to address the issue. And you think he's going to slide down like that. No, he's not going to slide down. And the elderly ones, they are from the Igbo region, saying that, oh, the younger ones, you don't know, you didn't know what happened, you were not born then. When the struggle was on, it caused this, it caused that. And when the whole thing happened, at the end of the day, they said, no victory, no vanquished. Those issues, have they been addressed? No. If they cannot be addressed, you don't expect people to be quiet. You don't expect people to be quiet. Well, the hand of Esau at work. Why now? Why are these people trying to, or what are they trying to achieve? Nobody is a saint among indigenous people. Ipob'S, DOS, AGU, and Ipob'S team of lawyers. In a situation like this, let nobody dreams to remove Barrister Ejiofor for now. Till Onyendu comes out, let their conscience judge them all. Many Efulefus saboteurs are working day and night to rubbish our lawyers. Bruce Fane should tread softly. Nothing comes into this soil that doesn't get corrupt. They have brought him over too. They've brought him over. You can imagine. You can imagine the Fane man also. Well, this time around, trust no one. Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. DSS and autopilot at work with the snake called whatever they call. Blackmail have set again. God will punish them for disturbing our legal team. Of course, you can't even rule that out. You can't rule that out just to destabilize, to confuse all of them. To me, the struggle that they are upholding is a real one. It's a genuine one. Sure, people are crying now. Why don't leave there now? Those who are not talking about Biafra, why don't leave there now? The fuel scarcity still they bite. And what do you do in that situation? They just say, just be patient. Be patient. Things are so expensive. People are not getting money anywhere. And they will just say, just be praying, just be patient. Oh, the government is trying. That's just what we are going to be hearing. Is that the kind of country that we want to continue to be having? So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.